VanLife, the what is and the what if. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Henry David Thoreau. There are so many different kinds of dreamers. There are the daydreamers and the people who dream by making Pinterest boards and the people who make bucket lists that they will never do. There are the people who make vision boards. There are people like me who research and research until there is literally nothing left to research, but keep researching anyway. Hi, my name is Jordan Meyer, and for the past 3 years, I have been obsessed with VanLife. I have researched everything from the best solar setups to the best van layouts. I have drawn them and redrawn them, as you can see from the time lapse behind me. I have researched refrigerators and the best composting toilet on the market. It's not glamorous, but it's what I love, and I wouldn't change it. But it's not for everyone, and I get that. So we put the list aside and we look at the world today, and there has never been a better time for lifestyles like van life. The movement on social media has grown so large, and it has become the most practical way to travel in the current day and age. So today I'm going to be answering 2 questions. What is van life? What really is van life? The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. And what if? If I were to do van life, or if you were to do van life, how could it possibly work? What would it look like? So the first question, what is van life? In the most basic sense, the most literal sense, van life is the act of living in a vehicle that has been converted to be livable. And some people would say, isn't that basically just glorified homelessness? And to a point, yes, you're right. However, to a point, yes, you're right. However, it's sort of a skeptical opinion, and I get it. I get why people would be skeptical. I'm sure you're pretty skeptical. I mean, most of the time, people have either never heard of van life, or all they've heard of van life is the hashtag. Hashtag van life has over 8.4 million posts on Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. It's a whole social media movement. But it's really just the surface level. It is the glass ceiling, the peak, the beautiful, the romanticized, without any of the grit and the day-to-day and the things that are ugly. It's the escapism that comes with social media like Instagram. It is not all beautiful VW vans and beaches and mountain views and free parking. Like, sometimes it's frustrating. In fact, sometimes it's parking in a parking lot and staying overnight. Sometimes it's parking on the road and stealth camping. Sometimes it's doing your laundry once a month at a laundromat because that's all you can do. Sometimes it's showering outside or at your gym or a friend's house. It's not all glamorous. And you don't have to be this glamorous Instagram van lifer in order to partake in the community. In fact, most of the community isn't like that. Most of the community doesn't even travel internationally. Most of the community is just people who are using van life as a way to get where they need to go. With that, the biggest part of the what if, of what van life would look like, is the financials. So how do you make money in van life without being some YouTube, Instagram personality? The easiest way is becoming a digital nomad. Digital nomad movement has been working with the remote working and has seen it on the rise for many years. And now, because of COVID, the world has as well. Working remote is a wonderful opportunity. There are websites like We Work Remotely that have hundreds of jobs in so many different categories: sales, marketing, business managing, content design, product management, there graphic design. There are so many different options for everyone. And not only can you live in your van and make money, but living in a van can also be a financially responsible decision. I have been in the community for about 3 years now, like I said, and so I decided to reach out to some of the people I've met through Facebook groups and ask the question. On a monthly basis, pre-van life and post-van life, or in van life, do you spend more or less money on monthly essentials? And to not my surprise, but maybe some of you, some of the surprise, is about 80% said, yes, absolutely, I spend less. That isn't saying that there aren't going to be expenses, because there will be. Van insurance, a lot of gas, you're going to need an emergency fund in case things break down. But for the most part, your essentials on the month-to-month basis are a lot less. In the documentary, The Realities of Van Life, they asked people to describe their definition of van life. And one couple said, you know, it's the opportunity to live from coast to coast. It's the opportunity to live freely. And I think no matter what your reason is for living in van life, and there are so many: financial freedom, freedom to roam, enabling minimalism, things like that, necessity, no matter what that is, what it all boils down to is your ability to have the freedom to choose what you want to do in your life. And I hope that today I was able to show you that you have far more freedom than you could ever expect, and all you have to do is claim it for yourself.